Good morning, everybody, and a very, very, very warm welcome to another session of Empowering Morning Conversations. And today we are on session number 372. Wow. And it's so nice to see every one of you so fresh and happy and willing to go forward with velocity in your life. So I was thinking, what is it that would add a lot of value to everybody this morning? And I remembered this book, which has been inspiring me for years, since 1982. And I thought I would love to share certain excerpts from this book. Even though I've asked you all to read it, I wonder how many of you actually did. So whether you did or you didn't, I'm going to share this book with you anyway. All right? So the name of the book is The Greatest Salesman in the World, and it's written by a chap called Og Mendino. And such inspiring words, and I'm telling you, if you want to open up a world of possibility, which we all want, right? We want to get out of the default mode. We want to open a world of possibility. So these words will actually lead you to that. So let's begin that for today. So the book begins with, today I will begin a new life. Today I'll become a new life. Today I will shed my old skin, which has for too long suffered the bruises of failures and the wounds of mediocrity. Today I'm born anew, right? The career that I have chosen is laden with opportunity. Yet it is fraught with heartbreak and despair. Yet I will not fail like other people, for in my hands I hold the keys which will guide me through these waters. All this seemed to me a dream till now. Failure will no longer be my payment for my struggle, just as nature made no provision for my body to tolerate pain. Neither has it made any provision for my life to suffer failure. Interesting words, isn't it? That's from the first chapter. You move on, and it comes to another very inspiring thing. It says, I shall greet this day with love in my heart. So this is the greatest success of all ventures. Muscles can split a shield and even destroy life, but only the unseen power of love can open the hearts of men. And until I master this art, I will remain no more than a peddler in the marketplace. I will make love my greatest weapon, and none of whom I call can defend against his force. My reasoning, they may counter. My speech, they may distrust. My apparel, they may disapprove. My face, they may reject. But my love will melt all hearts, just like the sun, whose rays soften the coldest clay. I will greet this day with love in my heart. I will greet this day with love in my heart. I will persist until I succeed. I will not give up. I will persist until I succeed. In Spain, young bulls are tested for the fight arena in a certain manner. You've seen a bullfight in Spain, I suppose. They are tested to find out whether they are ready for the arena or not. So each one is brought into the ring and allowed to attack a picador who pricks them with a lance. The bravery of each bull is then rated with care according to the number of times he demonstrates his willingness to charge in spite of the sting of the blade. Henceforth, I will recognize that each day I am tested by life in a similar manner. If I persist, if I continue to try, if I continue to charge forward, I will succeed. I will persist until I succeed. I was not delivered into this world in defeat, nor does failure course in my veins. I am not a sheep waiting to be prodded by my shepherd. I am a lion, and I refuse to talk, to walk, to sleep with the sheep. I will not hear those who weep and complain, for their disease is contagious. Let them join the sheep. The slaughterhouse of failure is not my destiny. I will proceed. I will persist until I succeed. Always I will take another step. And if that is of no avail, I will take another step and yet another. In truth, one step at a time is not difficult. I will persist until I succeed. I am nature's greatest miracle. I am nature's greatest miracle. Since the beginning of time, never has there been another with my mind, with my heart, with my eyes, with my ears, my hands, my hair, and my mouth. None that came before, none that live today, and none that come tomorrow can walk and talk and move and think exactly like me. All men are my brothers, yet I am different from each. I am a unique creature. I am nature's greatest miracle. None can duplicate my brush strokes. None can duplicate my chisel marks. None can duplicate my handwriting. None can produce my child. And in truth, none has the ability to do what I do. Henceforth, I will capitalize on this difference, for it is an asset to be promoted to the fullest. I am nature's greatest miracle. I will live each day as though it is my last. I will live this day as if it is my last. And what shall I do with this precious day, which remains I'm keeping? First, I will seal up its container of life so that not one drop spills upon the sand. I will waste not a moment mourning yesterday's misfortunes and yesterday's defeats and yesterday's pains of the heart. Why should I throw good after the bad? Can sand flow upwards in an hourglass? Will the sun rise where it sets and set where it rises? Can I relive the errors of yesterday and right them? Can I call back yesterday's wounds and make them whole? Can I become younger than yesterday? Can I take back the evil that was spoken, the blows that were struck, the pain that was caused? No. Yesterday is buried forever, and I will think of it no more. I will live this day as if it's my last. And then what shall I do? Forgetting yesterday, neither will I think of tomorrow. Why should I throw now after maybe? Because tomorrow is only a maybe, no? Can tomorrow's sand flow through the glass before today? Will the sun rise twice this morning? Can I perform tomorrow's deeds while standing in today's path? Can I place tomorrow's gold in today's purse? Can tomorrow's child be born today? Can tomorrow's death cast his shadow backwards and darken today's joy? Should I concern myself over events I may never witness? Should I torment myself with problems that may never come to pass? No. Tomorrow lies buried with yesterday, and I will think of it no more. I will live this day as if it's my last. Today, I will live this day as though it is my last. Today, I will be a master of my emotions. Today, I will be the master of my emotions. The tides advance, the tides recede. Winter goes, summer comes. Summer wanes and the cold increases. The sun rises, the sun sets. The moon is full and the moon is black. The birds arrive, the birds depart. All nature is a circle of moods, and I'm a part of nature. So like the tides, my moods will rise, my moods will fall. Today, I will be a master of my emotions. It is one of nature's tricks, little understood, that each day I awaken with moods that have changed from yesterday. Yesterday's joy will become today's sadness. Yet, today's sadness will grow into tomorrow's joy. That's interesting. Inside me is a wheel constantly turning from sadness to joy, from exultation to depression, from happiness to melancholy. Like the flowers, today's full bloom of joy will fade and wither into despondency. Yet I will remember that as today's dead flower carries the seed of tomorrow's bloom, so does today's sadness carry the seed of tomorrow's joy. Today, I will be a master of my emotions. How will I master these emotions? So that each day is a happy day and a productive one. I will learn the secrets of the ages. Weak is he who permits the thoughts to control his actions. Strong is he forces actions to control his thoughts. Each day when I awake, I will follow this plan of battle before I am captured by the forces of sadness, self-pity, and failure. If I feel depressed, I will sing. If I feel sad, I will laugh. If I feel ill, I will double my labor. If I feel fear, I will plunge ahead. If I feel inferior, I will wear new clothes. If I feel uncertain, I will raise my voice. If I feel poverty, I will think of wealth to come. If I feel incompetent, I will remember my past success. If I feel insignificant, I will remember my goals. Today, I will be a master of my emotions. I will laugh at the world. No living creature can laugh except man. Trees may bleed when they are wounded, and the beasts in the field will cry in pain and hunger, yet only I have the gift of laughter. And it is mine to use whenever I choose. So EMC's guys can generate laughter whenever we want, right? Henceforth, I will cultivate the habit of laughter. I will smile and my digestion will improve. I will chuckle and my burdens will be lightened. I will laugh and my life will be lengthened. For this is the greatest secret of a long life, and now it is mine. I will laugh at the world. And most of all, I will laugh at myself. Most of all, I will laugh at myself. For man is the most comical when he takes himself too seriously. Never will I fall into this trap of the mind. For though I be nature's greatest miracle, I am not a mere grain of sand tossed about by the winds of time. Do I really know where I came from when where I'm going? Will my concern for this day not seem foolish 10 years later? Why should I permit my petty happenings of today to disturb me? What takes place before the sun sets, which will not seem insignificant in the river of centuries? I will laugh at the world. I will laugh at the world. No, this is a really interesting one, more interesting than the rest of them. Today, I will multiply my value 100-fold. Wow. A mulberry leaf touched with the genius of man becomes silk. A field of clay touched with the genius of man becomes a castle. A cypress tree touched the genius of man becomes a shrine. A cut of sheep's hair touched with the genius of man become a garment for a king. If it is possible for leaves and clay and wood and hair to have their value multiplied 1,000-fold by man, can I not do the same with the clay and that bears my name? Today I will increase my value 100-fold. You know, I'm like the grain of sand, a grain of wheat, which has got 3 futures. The wheat can be placed in a sack and dumped in a stall until it's fed to the pigs, or it can be ground to flour and made into bread, or it can be placed in the earth and allowed to grow and divide and produce thousands more grains. So I am like a grain of wheat with one difference. The wheat cannot choose whether to be fed to a swine, ground for bread, or planted to multiply. I have choice. As a human being, I have choice. And I will not let my life be fed to the swine and despair to be broken open and consumed by the will of others. Today, I will multiply my value 100-fold. Today, I will multiply my value 100-fold. I will not commit the terrible crime of aiming too low, like having small goals. I will do the work that the failure will not do. I will do the work which a failure will not do. I will always let my reach exceed my grasp. I will never be content with my performance in the market. I will always raise my goals as soon as they are attained. I will always strive to make the next hour better than this one. I will always announce my goals to the world. Yet I will never proclaim my accomplishments. Let the world approach me with praise and I may have the wisdom to receive in humility. I will multiply my value 100-fold. I will act now. I will act now. My dreams are worthless. My plans are dust. My goals are impossible. These are all of no value until they are followed by action. I will act now. Never has there been a map, however beautifully made, however detailed, if its owner never even went out into the field to travel with that map. Never has there been a parchment or law, however fair, which prevented one crime. So action alone will get things into action. I will act now. My procrastination, which has held me back, was born of fear. And now I recognize the secret mind from the depths of courageous hearts. Now I know that to conquer fear, I must always act without hesitation. And the flutters of my heart will vanish. My fear will vanish. I will act now. I will act now. Then I will seek guidance. I will seek awareness. So just a little bit of this book I have shared with you. And if you're inspired by it, please do buy it. The author recommends that you read it in a certain way. When you do that, it becomes a part of your life. See, if you look at our EMC sessions, in different ways, we are achieving the same result. Okay? But this is a good template to follow. So if you guys are interested in it, you can.
Could we have the name again? Name and the author?
I'll put it in the group. I will send you the book.
Thank you.
A soft copy is there with me. I will send it. I mean, these are again, this is a summary of the book. You can buy the book later on if you wish to.
Okay.
All right. So let's hear something from you, wonderful people. Very interesting, no? And all the words in the world are not going to make any difference. All the thoughts in your head are not going to make any difference. Only action will make a difference. You know, right action at the right time will produce the result. So what's opening up for you? What are you going to start putting into action now? And it's a question I ask you anyway every day.
Let me act now, sir, whatever it is, without postponing.
All right, very nice. Thank you very much. Milanji, please go ahead.
So my take from the entire this thing is the best thing I liked is I'm not going to destroy my today thinking about yesterday, but it's already happened, that's done. I'm not going to think of something which is going to be tomorrow, maybe, because that's what it's a question of just sort of anticipation. I will deal with today now. I live now. I deal with today. That's the best part of it. I'm going to follow this. Thank you.
Wow. And अशोक जी गाना गाएंगे आज फिर जीने की तमन्ना है. Okay, who else? We are visiting Vetrivel and Kune, no? Yes, Jonita.
One was I will bury my yesterday. And the second part, my take home is I will not sing about my accomplishments, but rather declare my goals.
I know. I've got to watch out for that one myself. Wonderful. Yes, Abhinav. First, you have to unmute, my friend.
So good morning. If you remember, you had recommended this book to me ages back and I purchased it and I read it a few times and now it's lying somewhere. So I'm going to search for it and read it again. जो एक पुराना distinction है ना, words create the world, that became real for me today. कि how I'm casual or I want to play safe about things or I'm casual about it or you know how I play with words and kill my own energy and kill my own energy. That became real for me. So I will be very careful with my words. And what is the impact of words will have on me and also what will have the impact of words on others as well.
Exact. Words followed by actions.
Yeah.
Because actually that's what we're doing. Even when you're being casual, no, your words are only saying, chalo chodo yaar, baad mein kar lenge.
Exactly.
You want to watch out. Human beings always do what they say. But they are not aware what they're saying. Na?
Yeah.
So suppose they're saying, yaar, ye mere bas ki nahi, I cannot do it. They'll not do it.
They will not do it.
So that's why awareness is very useful. Na? The moment we know what we are saying in our head, sometimes we say in our head, na, nothing doing, bol diya to bol diya, I'm going to do it. Then you'll do it. So it's all about managing this fellow, what you're saying over here.
Yeah.
जो मुंह से बोलते हैं, एक होता है जो दिमाग में बोलते रहते हैं.
Correct.
Good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, who else?
Sir,
Yeah.
for me, it is like I'll multiply my value by 100.
Multiply my value by 100. Oh, right. Asking a question, what else is possible? क्योंकि whatever you think is possible, वो तो आप कर ही रहे हो ना.
हाँ जी.
होता क्या है कि we get into the routine of mechanical living and we forget to ask ourselves कि what else is possible. फिर वही चीज करते रहते. Human beings are crazy, you know. They can be called mad also because they keep on doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Yes, Rama, your hand is raised. Please go ahead.
Yeah. In addition to so many things, what stuck is I'm unique. I'm very unique. Nobody in the universe has been similar to me so far or even going forward. So that's very, very striking.
Interesting, no, in this world, we are unique, yet we are trying to be like others.
Exactly. So we keep compare, we keep following and trying to be somebody else.
And in that, you know, our uniqueness, we are not able to utilize fully.
Yeah.
Beautiful, good insight. Thank you very much for sharing.
And I will like to add something.
Yes, certainly, sir.
Yeah, Ashok here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Every morning I tell myself, today is the best day of my life. Today is the best day of my life. I love my family and friends. The God has been very kind with us at night, and let the God be with us during the day and guide me to make sure that today is the best day of my life and I live that way. That's the morning prayer I tell myself every day. And it does happen that way. By the time the evening comes, I know that it is the best day. It was the best day of my life. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Who else? Okay, still there are others. Okay, nothing to say? Then I suppose we can move on and say bye-bye to you for today. Henry? Okay, so instead of saying bye-bye, let's leave it open to you guys for whatever questions you might want to ask. Okay? Or anything that you're struggling with, we can help you with that. So, here am I available to you? How do you want to make use of me? Here, ready, Karu.
Sir, I thought about so many things to implement, but no action is taken.
Yep. So, is that a statement or a question or what?
This is my experience, sir.
Yeah, so what? I mean, I understand your experience, but what do you want now?
How can I come out of this?
Yeah, so that's a question, right?
I ask you, act now is the right.
Act now is the answer. See, sometimes, should I give you some tip?
Sir.
The moment you get an idea, immediately take one action. Everybody can take one action. You know what that action is? Sakshi does it. You can see her doing it. Every time some idea comes, she writes it down. That is action number one. Okay? Once you've taken action number one, ask yourself, okay, what is the next action should I take? So one step at a time, you'll find your action plan. See, next step, now since you're a business guy, management side person, I'll tell you. First, you write down, this is my idea. Then you convert the idea into goal. You know how you convert the idea into goal? You make it specific, you make it measurable, you make it time bound, right? You make it tangible. Now the goal is ready. Then sit down and write down a plan of action. Okay, what all information I need, what all resources I need, where will I get the information and all that, and how can I sublet this job? Can I, what shall I say, delegate some of the things to people, etc., etc. So in half an hour, you will have a template for the action plan, and then you start taking action one by one. So the moment you have this thing, make one action. If you've got one action is writing down, then you ask yourself, what is the next action? Then write down that action. Then you ask yourself, okay, what's the next action? Then you write down that action. And then there is no way you can stop, no?
Yes.
Like I want to go to Bangalore. First action is write down when do I want to leave, which flight I will take. Then immediately book the flight. Then can I back out then? Then when I book the flight, then I have to decide where will I stay. So find out the hotel, find out the rate, book the hotel. So one by one, the action will push you forward. Now you can't remain in the same place.
Okay.
What a problem with us is, all of us people who think a lot, we are thinking. Yes, Sakshi ji.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Yeah. Good morning, all. The issue what I'm facing is that in spite of taking action, there are certain areas of my life where it is not moving forward. Like there is this one area where my work is concerned. I'm meeting people, I'm approaching them, I'm showing my portfolio to them, but not much is happening. I have work, but where I want to expand, it's not really like, moving forward. Second area is the personal front, where my divorce thing, there also like, there are a lot of hurdles and a lot of issues. And the third area is the stamp duty problem which I'm facing related to my house. So I understand that I have to take action and I have to communicate, I have to meet people, and I'm doing all what I can think of or what people are suggesting. But nothing much is happening. So yesterday was a point where I thought, let's leave it. Whenever it has to happen, it will happen. And normally I'm not that kind of person. I take things in my hand. I'm very positive. I do visualization, affirmation, and lot of things. Whatever is possible, I leave. Normally, I don't leave any stones unturned. But I've come to a point where I feel that things are not really in our hand. Whenever it has to happen, it will happen, because in spite of doing as much as a person can, not really things are moving forward. So I don't know what to do at this point, how to take things ahead.
Now can I talk?
Yes, sir, please.
Anything else you wanted to say?
I'll add if I realize something.
Okay. See, in your talking, one of the things I'm always noticing is you're always judging everything. That's fine. We all do that. Now, you said nothing is happening. That is a lie. See, you talked about your business. Nothing is happening. It's not true. Okay. So we have to, first of all, acknowledge what is happening. If you look at all the three situations that you mentioned, it's not like nothing is happening. Let us be a little pragmatic here and say, all right, I have met with 5 clients. I have shown 5 portfolios. 3 have shown interest. 2 have not. This is what has happened. Let's acknowledge what accomplishment already has happened. You always talk about it's not much happened, not much movement. Because you have control on that. If you have talked to 5 clients, you have talked to, who talked to 5 clients? You did. That's an effort you accomplished, right?
Right.
Clients have shown interest. Very good. There's a possibility over there. What else is possible? Now you can say, all right, maybe I should talk to another 5 clients. Right? If you keep your focus on what has not happened, nothing will happen. If you focus on what you are already doing, you can do more of that. You will notice that there are clients, after you talk to 10 people or so, you will have 3-4 clear people with whom you can work on. They are showing some signs and symptoms. Next question, okay, what else is possible? When should I talk to them next? So it is never that nothing is happening. Even in your divorce, it's not like nothing is happening. Certain actions are happening, right? First, there was 0 action. Now there is some action. If you look at the steps involved, the matter might have been filed already. That might have happened. The matter may be coming up for hearing sometime or the other. That has also happened. Then both parties may have made certain demands to each other. That has also happened. You must have made your demands. Other party might have also made some demands. Right? Now, you may have agreed on certain demands and you may have not agreed on certain demands. So that's another thing that has happened. Dialogue is happening, right? Now you're waiting for the result to be declared. I mean, जैसे शादी हो गई, right? संभोग भी हो गया. Now you're waiting for the child to be born. You cannot say ना nothing is happening. बच्चा तो पैदा हो ही जाएगा ना आज नहीं तो कल. It's like that. What is the third one you were talking about?
There is this one stamp duty issue related to my flat, which I'm facing, but things are not moving forward. I met all the officers and...
What is the issue?
Stamp duty issue.
Stamp duty issue. Okay, so what's the issue?
Issue is that the area of my flat is less, whereas in the papers it is mentioned high. And accordingly, they calculated stamp duty, and we have paid according to the exact area, the actual area. And they are not ready to accept it because we did not. There is this mandatory thing where we have to react or respond within 6 months. But we could not come to know what was the issue, and at that point, we could not understand, and we were going through that bad phase of separation and all. So we just neglected it. And now they are not ready to, because the time period given to us is over. So now they are not responding, and they are telling us to pay. We would have paid if it would have been justified. But it's not justified. The area is less, and we have paid as per the area. But the area mentioned in the paper is high, and they are calculating on that base.
Look, let's be very clear on one thing. You have not taken the steps which they had asked you to take.
Right.
That's your mistake, right?
Right.
So they are definitely going to say to you, you pay the money, then talk.
Sir, it's not a small amount. It's coming to the tune of 5 lakh or more.
I understand that, Sakshi. So now the question too is, you talk to that officer, physically go talk to him and say, look here, this is the issue. I cannot afford. What action can we take? Abhi kya kiya ja sakta hai? Ask him. I mean, I have found this very good thing.
Yeah, I've been there several times at Bandra Kurla complex. They have this registrar office. I've gone there thrice or so. But they are just upfront telling that you have to pay, and mainly you have to pay the interest as well.
And who have you talked to?
The officer, the main officer. I don't remember the name, but the main officer.
No, is there no person senior to him?
I have no idea. The previous owner of my flat went to Pune also, where there is this main registrar office. But somehow things are not really moving forward. No, I'm just...
Because maybe you're not asking the right questions.
I don't know.
See, you have two choices. One is you either pay up or you pursue the authorities and ask them, sir, how to make it possible? आप बताइए. मेरे पास तो पैसे हैं नहीं. जितने बनते हैं.
उधर क्या है कि बाहर जो बैठे रहते हैं क्लर्क वगैरह, वो अंदर जाने भी नहीं दे रहे हैं, उनका सब पैसा खाने का चक्कर है एक चीज.
So find out, no?
और
I know, I've been to that office myself in Pune. I know what kind of office it is. So you have to look for possibility, you may have to find a connect somewhere.
So in that regards only I've found a connect. A builder is trying to help me, but even things are just being delayed. He is also tried his level best and he's saying he'll do it. He's like my Rakhi brother's partner or something, like a known person to him.
Yeah.
He is trying to help me, but somehow nothing concrete has materialized so far.
Yeah, but don't say that, no? You always keep saying nothing concrete has materialized. Some actions have been taken. We are waiting for the result. Ye bolo aap. Because things don't materialize at your rate of speed that you're expecting. They will materialize. Your problem will be कि बाबा मेरा penalty तो बढ़ रहा है ना. That is a concern. I mean, I'll have to pay the fine. Yeah, so some things are happening. Somebody has promised to help you. He's taken the matter up. If you are not satisfied with it, find another person also. Everything is possible if you are not going to give up. So you have put all eggs in one basket, na? Now you can try, or who else can I talk to? Who else can I talk to? There's one very interesting fellow in Pune who's a member of our society. He's very good in getting these kind of things done, fighting with the authorities and this and that. And he's connected with the Aam Aadmi Party and whatnot. So let me see if I can ask him to help you. But you have to do this also. Find out. Don't give up. I will persist until I succeed. Remember that. But one of the things you want to watch out for, Sakshi, is your tendency to say nothing is happening, kuch nahi ho raha hai, which is not true. Kuch ho raha hai, kuch nahi hua hai. है ना? अभी result नहीं आया. The result has not come. It will come. Can you look at it in this manner from now on? Because the more you say nothing is happening, nothing is happening, nothing is going to happen. I promise you. So you've got to watch out that tendency to say nothing is happening. Things are not moving. You get it? Like one step at a time. You have achieved certain steps. Congratulate yourself for that. Some more steps are required. Find out what they are and do it. Ho jayega. The very good thing you've done today is actually shared it. Because many people may give you ideas also. There are many smart people here. Yeah, maybe they got some connect somewhere. This is how it happens. We talk to people, ask their suggestion and advice. Somewhere or the other, solution comes out. I've faced a worse situation than that once upon a time. I just rang up 40 people. I got a solution. But I spoke to 40 people. So keep going. Yeah, ready, Garu, go ahead.
Sir, she can also contact Lokayukta and give a petition. They definitely act on that.
Contact who?
Lokayukta. Every state has got a
Lokayukta.
Yeah.
And online is available?
I'm not aware of it, but similar way we tried in Telangana, we are successful. That's why I'm saying.
Lokayukta of Delhi, her husband is a very old classmate of mine. If but she's still Lokayukta, we can find out from her if there is some Lokayukta in Maharashtra or Pune or something like that. Sakshi, search in the net. Yeah, find out who the Lok. And by the way, even the Prime Minister's portal, people have gone and lodged their requests over there and they act very quickly. You will immediately get a response from them. The PMO's this thing. They have a website. Many people have told me that they put a petition over there. Action was taken immediately. But within a week, you will get a reply from them. You know that? And they will write to the concerned authority. But you will have to be very specific, which ward, what this, right? And being a lady, they are more, what shall I say, responsive. All right. So that's it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing, because many people are facing similar issues, and we all feel overwhelmed by that. We feel discouraged by that. We don't see any way out of that, right? But these are some of the ways I've found that you get out of, a hopeless situation, as we call it. First of all, there's no hopeless situation. They're just situations. All right. So before we say bye-bye, anything, Rama, you'd like to add, or anybody else for that matter? Neeti ji, would you like to say something?
Yeah, I'm good. I think from the entire session, persist till you succeed is what I am carrying with me. And that I think is going to go with me all along. Thank you.
That's funny, eh? Neeti, you are the most persistent person I've come across in my life.
Yes, sir, but certain results take time. Until the results don't come, one has to keep persisting.
Yeah. That one resonates with you, isn't it? That's why you like
totally.
All right. All right,
and the act part of it, what Reddy Garu raised.
Act now.
Yeah, act now. So I think some of the long pending items and the regular maintenance items, survival items, those things really take a lot of effort and energy and attention. And hence, we are not able to focus on what we really want or the goals we want to achieve. So they're probably, bringing some kind of routine or some kind of productivity measures to handle the regular maintenance activities may help.
I call it clearing the clutter exercise. Maybe I should share it with you all tomorrow.
Right. Yeah. I think that really consumes a lot of energy.
Unconsciously, it's draining energy.
Yes. Yeah.
So much of unfinished business that we carry.
Yeah. So how to get rid of it or how to bring a closure, I think that's a very important thing to work on.
The more of those unfinished loops you close, the more energy you're releasing.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, everybody. Thank you very much, and look forward to see you again tomorrow morning for another empowering morning conversations. And all the best to you, Sakshi, and everybody else. We send you all our energy and blessings so that all your dreams might come true. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.